Today on The Buzz, we'll take you to the red carpet for a behind-the-scenes look into the world of your favorite celebrities.
And get ready for Pillow Talk. We'll be discussing some of the biggest issues facing Hollywood this awards season.
Carissa, come on out. Hey, thank you for being here. That was amazing.
Thanks so much for having me. This is awesome.
And that was Inked off your album For Now.
Yep.
So you're here in California from Massachusetts. How'd you end up touring here in California?
Well, my friend Lauren Hurley and I decided last year sometime, I think it was after our tour we did on the East Coast in April. We were like, we got to go somewhere else. We got to do another one of these. It's just too great to be out here. We're like, we got to go to the West Coast. And it was perfect to do it in February when everything's snowy back home. And I want to come enjoy the nice weather out here. So It's been great so far. It's been really cool.
I'm sure this is super different out here.
Yeah, it's a way different change of pace and very good.
Speaking of different,
yeah,
a lot of your stuff is really like punk rock, high energy, but you've gone acoustic for this tour.
Yeah.
Why the choice to go acoustic?
Well, back home in New England, I tend to do a lot of full band stuff. I have a band with a drummer and a guitarist, and then I play bass in that band. And sometimes I do acoustic shows as well, where I just bring out the acoustic guitar and do the same songs I play with the band, but acoustic. And so I like to have a variety, do the full band stuff and the acoustic stuff. Sometimes it's hard to get a group out there, especially in like the beginning stages when we're just starting the band or just starting to book our own shows and doing it all ourselves, kind of the grassroots way. So it's hard to get a lot of people out here. But my drummer actually was able to come on the trip, and he's enjoying the time out here. And hopefully next time we come around, we'll do a full band thing.
Right on.
But it's cool to just be out here doing the acoustic stuff.
Very cool. So you can't see this at home, but you're actually wearing a Sex Pistols shirt, which is really interesting because you've actually been described as the Go-Go's at a summit meeting with the Sex Pistols, which is kind of a crazy range. Yeah,
that was one of my favorite reviews that I got. I remember reading that and I was like, yes.
Yeah.
It's cool when people in the interviews describe my idols and they reference them, because I'm like, they're what made me want to pick up a guitar in the first place. Sex Pistols and the Go-Go's, they're two completely different things. And a lot of times my music is a lot of different things mixed as well, where like the songs, they might have like a happy feel musically, but they're kind of like about a sad thing maybe, or just something I'm going through. So it's kind of cool to have that like imbalance, but like bring it all together. So it's just like this like what's going on. And like the Sex Pistols, like they have that attitude and the energy, and same with the Go-Go's, and everything's just like, I love the pop feel, I love the punk feel, and like mixing that all together to make a new sound. It's cool to get those reviews for sure.
So being in the world of pop, there's a lot of pressure for a young female musical artist to really subscribe to that oversexed pop star status. Mm-hmm. Was it a conscious choice to break away from that mold?
I wouldn't say it was a conscious choice. I'd say I just kind of picked up the guitar and was like, I'm just going to use this as my means of getting what I have in my head out. And a lot of times there's just so much in here that I'm just like, I don't know, the guitar is just a way to get the writing out. So it's more of just like whatever I'm feeling, I get it on paper, and then just go back to that whole like the 3-chord structure of like the 70s punk stuff, and like this is the energy I need behind what I'm trying to say. So it just ended up, I guess, being that way. It wasn't so much a conscious choice, but definitely I don't find myself comfortable being boxed into anything, or it's hard to label anything that I do or to fit into any sort of mold. And I don't find myself leaning towards the top 40 stuff. It's mostly stuff of the past, which seems to be kind of like breaking the molds of other things. So if I can do that, then definitely pay homage to my heroes.
That's all the time we have for Carissa today. Make sure you check out her new album, Only Roses, when it drops this spring. Next up, we have Dustin Sloan, who's going to give us the lowdown on Leo's love life in this round of Trojan Trivia.